Hi lovelies, welcome back, and yes, it's Fill week once again. So I already prepped my nails, dehydrated, and applied my first coat of primer, and here I'm applying my second coat, and I'm using Young Nails Protein Bond to do this set today. I'm using the full Young Nails line, the core powder, and the acrylic liquid. So I just placed a medium size bead to my cuticle area, and now I'm just blending it in with that old acrylic. Now you guys can see I'm missing a lot of my nail bed where my previous set was. It's not that it was lifting, I just filed it really thin to do this new set. Alright, I tend to do that instead of soaking off. Like every 2 to 3 fills, I would remove the entire nail plate and then just apply a fresh set. This is what I do when it is I'm trying to grow my nails out. So I'm placing a medium-sized bead again to the cuticle area and just fanning it from side to side. As you guys can see, I'm blending it into my natural nails. The acrylic is not touching my cuticle or my epinicium at all. There is a gap between there, but you don't want to have to see that gap. Always remember that you want it as flush to the cuticle as possible without actually touching the cuticle area, okay? So what I do is I use a really not too wet of a bead to the cuticle area because it allows it to flow into place without having to push the acrylic into place, which helps for a smoother application and a flusher cuticle area. So I'm just going to continue doing this, and I'll show you what the end result of my application looks like. Now this bead was a little too wet. As you can see, it started to run to the sides into my sidewalls, but I just wiped all the liquid out of my brush and I continued to press that bead as far to the free edge as possible. So here is what my acrylic application looks like. So I'm going to allow it to dry, and now with my 3-way carbide gel bit from Tudak USA, I'm just going to go around the cuticle area and I'm going to do the eye formation across the entire nail. If you're not familiar with this, this is how I file, this is how I learned to file, and I would link the Young Nails video showing you how to use this formation in depth. So I didn't have much filing to do, so I just did that with my carbide gel bit, and then I'm going over it with my 180 grit file to make sure that there are no bumps or bridges or scratches in the nail. And then I just sprayed with my alcohol and used my dust brush to remove all the dust from on the nail plate, because you want clean nails to start laying down your design. And I applied my MadamGlam peel off base coat. I love this thing. If you haven't seen my video before, definitely go to my previous video to check out my review on this. If it is that you're like me and you do a lot of reviews and swatches and products and deal with a whole lot of stuff, or just get fed up with your designs really easily, I'll definitely recommend this base coat. So I'm just applying this MadamGlam gel polish, and there's a mint green, as you can see, and I would have the name of it on the screen for you guys, to my pointer finger and my pinky, and I just did the entire nail. I did 2 coats of this, applied my top coat, and cured in between each layer. Always remember, if you get any on your skin or your sidewalls, you want to remove that before curing your nails. So here I go with my second coat, and I didn't cap my free edge until I did my top coat. You don't have to do it this way. This is just the way that I find that it helps to keep the shapes of my nails right now. So now I'm placing a dot to the center of my nails, and I'm going to make a triangle, making sure that it's nice and crisp. And I just use that dot as a guideline to where the center of my nail is. And then I'm just going to use my detail brush and make sure those lines are nice and straight. And I did fan it down a little bit and went in with the application brush from the gel polish to make sure that my gel polish is laid nice and even, because if it's not and you cure it, it's just going to look a hot mess when you top coat it, and you don't want that. So I'm going to do a second coat, and I'm going to do the same thing, starting off with my detail brush and then go in with my applicator brush just to make sure that it's nice and even. And on this nail, I'm going to do a negative space nail. So just watch how I do it. I did do 2 coats of each row that I laid down to make sure that the color blends back in with all the nails that I've done so far. And yeah, I'm just going to let you watch me how I do this part, because it's kind of hard to explain. It's easier to watch than to explain. And I'll meet you guys back in a few. So this is what my nails look like so far. I did apply my MadamGlam No Wipe Top Coat. Now you can leave your nails like this, or you can add some Swarovskis, which I did. So I laid down a row of my Builder Gel, and this is LED curable, and I'm just going to place my Swarovskis where I want them. Gently and nice and straight before popping them into my LED light. And on my thumb, I'm going in again with that Builder Gel and this alloy AB crystal bow. And I just love how these nails turned out. Oh my god, guys, I am in love with them. I hope you liked this video. If you did, go ahead and thumbs it up and tell me what you think about this design in the comment section below. You guys know how much I love hearing from you. As always, I'd like you to keep safe, and I will definitely be seeing you guys very soon.